Hello and welcome to the virtual social media course as part of virtual SNSDC 2021. I am Maggie Byrne, a public health nutritionist for the DPI school nutrition team. There is one handout associated with this course that will be helpful to reference as you follow along called Social Media Tips and Tricks. It can be found on the Resources tab next to this course on the SNSDC webpage. Please watch this course in its entirety before taking the end of course survey. The link for this survey can be found within the description below this YouTube video. Before this recording starts, we want to introduce you to DPI's mission with a short video. Please stick with us.
The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction's vision is that every student in Wisconsin graduates from high school ready for college and career. School nutrition programs support this vision by providing meals to students so they are ready to learn. To achieve our vision, the department's mission is educational equity, ensuring every student in Wisconsin has what they need to be successful when they need it, including adequate nutrition. All students should have the resources necessary for a high-quality education. Educational equity ensures students who need more resources to succeed are provided with those needed resources. Advancing our mission of educational equity means working to eliminate the persistent gaps in access and opportunity present within Wisconsin's education systems. To do so, the DPI will prioritize strategies and actions to achieve the goals within 5 focus areas: effective instruction, school and instructional leadership, family and community engagement, safe and supported students, and meaningful relationships with students. Every person within the school community has a role to play in helping students be successful. Students cannot thrive academically unless they learn in an environment that promotes social, emotional, and physical well-being and removes barriers to learning. Providing students with access to nutritious meals is one key way that school nutrition professionals support students. Participating in the school meal programs and ensuring the integrity of the programs helps guarantee all students receive access to the nutritious meals and snacks needed for them to succeed. Thank you for participating in this training and your dedication to feeding students.
The objectives for today's training are the following. List 4 resources for social media. Identify one key feature of Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Describe a hashtag, emoji, meme, and GIF, and explain how insights and analytics improve social media post performance. You may be wondering, why should I use social media? Social media may help your school nutrition department establish a brand. Through branding, you may influence others' perceptions of your operation. In fact, there are people who make a full-time career managing social media accounts and influencing others on social media. They are known as influencers. It is important to have a social media presence in today's world where people frequently express opinions and give feedback on the internet. Social media is also useful for school nutrition because it is no cost or low cost. Each school year, many school nutrition professionals set goals for their food service operations. Consider social media as a tool to help you achieve these goals. Each time you draft and post content for your audience, ensure it supports or progresses toward your goals. What goals could you work towards by using social media platforms at your school? 4 resources are required for social media: people, time, technology, and a camera. Designate a person or a small team of people to manage your social media account or accounts, such as a district or school personnel or a school nutrition professional. You may find a student or parent volunteer willing to manage your accounts, but make sure he or she understands your branding as well as any district or school policies that may apply. The social media manager must use his or her time wisely. It is easy to lose focus and waste minutes or even hours scrolling through the homepage or newsfeed. Later in the presentation, I will discuss publishing tools to help you maximize social media content and minimize time spent on the computer or mobile devices. Access to reliable technology is a must. You will need a desktop or laptop computer, smartphone, tablet, or a combination of these technologies. A camera, either a digital camera or a smartphone with a camera, is essential. What are some of the reasons we use social media in our personal lives? Networking, event planning, sharing milestones, and showcasing new products and/or services are some ideas. The goal with each platform is to issue a call to action, which is an image or text that prompts action. Examples in school nutrition may include downloading a menu, signing up for a newsletter, or attending an event. The most successful calls to action include eye-catching designs and clear value propositions. Facebook remains the most popular social media site. Many users visit facebook.com or use the Facebook app at least once per day. Users post content for friends or engage through reactions. Example using the like, love, haha, wow, sad, or angry button. People also post comments and share posts. Posts appear in the newsfeed, sorted by Facebook's rankings. Users include businesses, school districts, schools, and parents. There are groups across Facebook to connect people who share interests, live in the same neighborhood, or do similar work, even school nutrition professionals. Posts intended for a specific friend include tags, which look like hyperlinks to a person or a page's name. Knowing the terminology of Facebook will help you navigate and use the platform more effectively. Here are some of the important parts of every Facebook profile. Just like Twitter, your profile picture represents your brand. Square or round images work best. Your Facebook handle begins with the @ symbol. People can search for you on Facebook using this handle. Your posts are located in the right-hand column. When you visit your profile, you only see posts published by you. Posts published by others can be found on the newsfeed. When there are notifications for your page, a little blue dot like you see here will appear. Click on notifications for details. Some examples are when someone likes or shares one of your posts, or when you were tagged in someone else's posts. Finally, insights measure the performance of your business's page. Insights track likes, page views, reach, and more. We will look at these a little bit more closely in a while. There is also a tab on your Facebook page titled About, where you can put information such as location, contact information, business hours, etc. If you scroll down a ways, you will see your bio or biography. A Facebook bio is a short statement about your organization. This should be brief, but give a good idea about what your organization or school is about. Although you have 2,000 characters per Facebook post, do not feel like you must use all of them. Posts that are short and sweet perform better than posts that are long. Whenever you can, post a photo or a video and include a caption that describes the content. Remember, a picture is worth 1,000 words. When a post is labeled as promoted or sponsored, it means that a page paid money to promote their content to specific Facebook users based on demographics. These posts are essentially advertisements. Often Facebook will send you notifications offering to boost one or more of your posts for money. The DPI school nutrition team does not utilize promoted, sponsored, or boosted posts. Facebook Live is a video streaming service that lets anyone broadcast from a mobile device to a Facebook newsfeed. Please note, some district or school board policies require videos to include closed captioning. Last, Facebook Stories are short user-generated photo and video collections that can be viewed up to 2 times and disappear after 24 hours. The story format originated from and was made famous by Snapchat. Let's move on to our next social media platform. Twitter is one of the fastest moving social media platforms. Users draft and post tweets, 280 characters or less, for followers to engage with through replies, retweets, favorites, or shares. Tweets appear on the home page, shortened by top tweets or latest tweets. Users can toggle between these views. Users include businesses, news media, government, bloggers, teachers, and parents. It is less popular with students than Instagram or Snapchat. Many users tweet throughout the day to engage with their followers. Tweets intended for a specific follower include a mention, which looks like an @ symbol. Be careful. If you begin a tweet with a mention or an @ symbol, you must place a period before the mention for the tweet to appear on your homepage and profile. Like Facebook, knowing the terminology of Twitter will help you navigate and use the platform more effectively. Here are some of the important parts of every Twitter profile. Again, your profile picture represents your brand. You may choose to upload a logo for your food service, school, or district. Make sure you have permission to use the image. Your Twitter handle begins with the @ symbol. People can search for you on Twitter using this handle. They may also reply or mention you by inserting your Twitter handle into their tweets. Your bio is located beneath your Twitter handle. As you write your biography, target them both. Your biography must be clear and concise, less than 160 characters. State your selling point. What is the most important piece of information your customer needs to know? Your tweets are located in the middle column. When you visit your profile, you will only see tweets published by you. Tweets published by others can be found on the homepage. Use the sidebar to navigate to your homepage. Notifications and messages also appear here. Like Facebook, when another user interacts with your tweets or becomes a follower, you receive a notification. Twitter users may send direct messages with specific questions or more detailed information. Finally, use the large blue button to draft and post tweets. There are 5 symbols beneath each tweet. 4 of these create interactions. First, the conversation bubble creates a reply. Tweets and replies are the components of conversations happening on Twitter. Other Twitter users may retweet you as well by clicking on the cycling arrows. Retweeting shares a post beyond its original reach. When another Twitter user retweets your post, it is shared with his or her followers, which creates a larger audience for your message. The heart represents likes. Other Twitter users can like your tweets if they find them funny, helpful, newsworthy, or inspiring. The arrow represents share. Send a tweet via a direct message, add tweet to a bookmark, or copy link to tweet. Last, the bars represent analytics. This shows how people are interacting with your tweet and how many impressions it has had. We will talk more about analytics later on. Let's talk about how to craft the perfect tweet on Twitter. Well-written tweets are concise tidbits, 280 characters or less. Ensure each tweet you draft and post aligns with your mission, vision, and goals. If you include web addresses or URLs, be sure to shorten them by using a website like bit.ly.com, tinyurl.com, or ow.ly. By condensing web addresses, tweets are easier to read and more visually appealing. There is more information about these URL shortening websites on the social media course handout. Whenever possible, keep your tweets visual by including photos and videos. This results in twice as many engagements as text alone. Lastly, timing is everything. Post content when your followers are active. Determining this timing will be discussed further later in the presentation. The last social media platform we will discuss today is Instagram. Instagram is the most visual of the 3 social media platforms presented today. Users post photos or videos for followers to engage with through likes, comments, or shares. Posts appear in the home feed, sorted by Instagram's rating. It is most popular with students. Simple photo editing functions are built into Instagram, including filters, corrections, rotation, and cropping. Posts include many emojis and hashtags. Notably, Instagram works best on mobile devices, not on desktop computers. You cannot post on Instagram or access insights using a desktop computer. You must use a mobile device, such as a smartphone or tablet. Instagram has cross-platform capabilities, which means you can easily share your Instagram posts to your Facebook and/or Twitter accounts. This is the desktop version of Instagram. Specifically, it is the school nutrition team's profile. Similar to Twitter, it features a profile picture, username or handle, and bio. Notice the web addresses within the bio. This is a must. There is not another place on Instagram to include this information. The heart on the top right indicates notifications, not likes. The search bar in the middle is useful for looking up other users and hashtags. The photos across the bottom are our posts. Remember, you cannot post a photo to Instagram from your desktop computer. The staggered boxes indicates that there is more than one picture in the post. In order to see all the photos posted, click on the post and swipe the photos to the left or right. Maybe you're thinking, I don't have any time in the middle of my day to be posting on social media. But luckily, there are resources you can utilize on these platforms and beyond that allow you to schedule your social media posts for weeks or even months ahead of time. This takes out a lot of the extra burden of posting on social media because you can plan out your posts during downtime and schedule them as far in advance as you'd like. To schedule Facebook posts ahead of time, you can find the Publishing Tools tab on the left-hand navigation of your main page. To schedule Twitter posts ahead of time, you will need to type in tweetdeck.twitter.com and log in to schedule posts. Instagram does not have its own feature to schedule posts ahead of time, but you could look into third-party services such as Hootsuite, Later, and many more. A few examples of these services are available on our social media tips and tricks handout. On the left, you can see that the little feather symbol in TweetDeck is where you go to create a new post to schedule. You can include a photo, caption, hyperlink, and more, and then choose the date and time below to schedule your post. Once you are in Facebook Publisher, you will click Create Post and then take the same steps. Hashtags, or the pound symbol, are used across social media platforms. Let's watch this short video to learn what is a hashtag.
What is a hashtag? Hashtags signify the theme of your content. A hashtag is made out of a pound sign attached to a word or phrase. Hashtags are used to tag or group content of a common topic. A hashtag essentially becomes a hyperlink that, when clicked, takes you to a search results page of that tag. Hashtags are a way for people to search for content of a given topic. It is a way to filter down the overflow of online content and find people that share the same interests as you. And although hashtags are most commonly associated with Twitter, they frequently appear on other social networks like Instagram, Google+, and Facebook. Many brands are promoting themselves using hashtags to grow their engagement with their customers. It is a way to throw your brand into online conversations, which then allows you to chime in on the shareable moments your brand has with its customers. For example, P&G started a campaign, Thank You Mom, which showed images of athletes showing their appreciation for their moms. They promoted the use of the hashtag Thank You Mom so users could connect with an online community that also wanted to show their appreciation. By using the hashtag Thank You Mom, users were not only connecting with each other, but engaging in the P&G brand. By tagging your content with a hashtag, you are adding it to a group. So let's say you love the TV show Dancing with the Stars, and you want to see what team people are voting for. You can search the hashtag DWTS on Twitter and see what teams people are talking about and join in on the conversation. Hashtags are also commonly used on Instagram to collect photos from a certain event or brand. For example, people are using hashtags to collect pictures of their wedding that their guests took. When guests of Kate Middleton's and William Marks' wedding tagged their photos on Instagram using the hashtag Royal Wedding, The photos went into a collection of wedding photos that people can view by searching the hashtag. Many businesses are also using hashtags on Instagram to collect pictures of people using their products or visiting their business. The Cincinnati coffee shop Coffee Emporium uses their company name as a hashtag on Instagram to collect pictures of their customers enjoying their drinks or working in their calm atmosphere. A business can build their brand by promoting their company's hashtag and gain customer insight by sharing in their customers' experiences through Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or Google+. In summary, hashtags are a way to tag and categorize your content. They bring together people who share common interests and ideas and want to share their experiences through social media. It's time you connect with your customers through your company hashtag and see what people are talking about.
A hashtag is most commonly used at the end of a post, but can also be used anywhere. The purpose of a hashtag is to connect related content on social media platforms. For example, these tweets use the hashtag farm to school because they both relate to farm to school efforts. If we click on the hashtag, all tweets with this hashtag will be displayed as search results. Note, based on the privacy settings of your accounts, your tweets or posts may appear publicly or privately. Most often, tweets or posts that use a hashtag will appear as public, but the profile will remain private. Utilize these school nutrition hashtags to connect with other school nutrition professionals, schools, districts, SFAs, and professional associations. The DPI school nutrition team uses hashtag Wisconsin School Meals Rock frequently. Consider adding this hashtag to your posts to help DPI school nutrition team find your posts and share them on our networks. There are also hashtags for specific days, weeks, or months, such as National School Lunch and National School Breakfast Week, which are both followed by the year that the week occurs, or School Lunch Hero Day. Search these hashtags to see what other schools are doing to celebrate these occasions. Next, we'll talk about emojis. I think we all probably recognize these at this point. Emojis are small images used in text to express emotions, ideas, or objects. They can be used on all social media platforms. A couple pro tips. Use emojipedia.org to see how emojis will appear on a device or platform and to easily copy and paste them into your social media posts. And if you're using a Microsoft device, the Windows button plus the colon symbol provides a window of emojis. Next are memes. A meme is a photo or image that is widespread and popular on the internet with text added to fit the user and/or audience's needs. There are many websites where you can add text and generate your own memes. You can even upload your own photo. Before posting memes representing your school and/or district, please be certain you understand the meaning of the meme. www.knowyourmeme.com explains the context of most popular memes. A GIF is an image file format with several images animated together into a single file, making a short video. Again, before posting GIFs representing your school or district, please be certain you understand the meaning of the GIF. Timing your tweets and posts is key to success on social media. Consider when your audience is active and when it is important for them to see your content. Use publishing tools like Hootsuite to publish tweets or posts during peak times. Keep in mind that Twitter may post in real time, while Facebook controls if and when your audience sees your content through algorithms. Each social media platform provides business pages with tools to measure successes and failures, called analytics or insights. These tools are not available to individual users, though. We will review analytics and insights a bit later on. As I mentioned earlier, whenever you can, post a photo or a video. Visuals are attention-grabbing, and followers and users are more likely to engage with your content by reacting, commenting, or sharing. This begins a chain reaction. As more and more people engage with your visuals, they will reach more and more other people, leading to even more reactions, comments, and shares. This slide lists common photo mistakes. Keep them in mind as you apply filters, correction, rotation, and cropping. Whenever possible, take photos near indirect natural light. A little bit of styling can go a long way. Consider adding garnishes, utensils, or linens. You may even have 1 or 2 photo trays. Choose colors that make the foods pop. Consider service lines, breakfast or lunch trays, school nutrition professionals, students, or trainings as photography subjects. Remember, when photographing adults, ask for their permission, but when photographing students, you must check with the school or district office for consent forms. Take a look at these beautiful examples of trays from schools in Wisconsin and across the nation. There are different ways to share videos on each social media platform. Instagram and Twitter limit the length of videos to just about 30 seconds and 2 minutes and 20 seconds, respectively. Alternatively, you may upload videos from your desktop computer or mobile device, or you can go live. Consider videos of your production, activities, or celebrations in the cafeteria, such as taste tests, National School Breakfast or Lunch Week, or show a school garden tour. Keep these basic video tips in mind. Notably, videos less than 2 minutes engage the audience. People are less likely to get bored and stop watching, and save storage space on your mobile device. As I mentioned earlier, social media platforms provide business pages with tools to measure performance called analytics or insights. These tools are not available to individual users. Specifically, they measure engagements, behaviors, and demographics. The following charts and graphs help us to get to know our audience, understand which types of content perform well, and identify when it is best to post. Facebook Insights provide an overview for today, yesterday, the last 7 days, or the last 28 days. Some of these measurements, such as page likes, post reach, and post engagements, are very useful, while others are not. For example, the Wisconsin DPI school nutrition team does not have story reach because we do not post Facebook stories. Under posts, you can learn more about when your fans are online. Use this information to post when your audience is active at the peaks and when appropriate for your business. For example, the school nutrition team has found that most of our fans are active on social media in the evening hours and that Friday is our most active day. Also under posts, Facebook Insights show reach and engagement post by post. Use these insights to identify the types of content that reaches and engages your audience, as well as the best times to post. Twitter Analytics summarizes your activity and your followers' activities for the past 28 days. Notice the impressions, top tweets, and top mentions. Impressions describe how many people saw your content and whether or not they engaged with it. Tweet activity ebbs and flows as you tweet. Impressions positively correlate with tweets. In other words, the more tweets you tweet, the more impressions you make. Instagram Insights are only available on mobile devices. Browse charts and graphs for activity, content, and audience. Data is analyzed for the last 7 days. Next, we'll talk about some special situations. Handling angry customers online similarly to in person. De-escalate the situation and provide good customer service. If a general question is posed, you can answer it. Customers will appreciate your response. If a question is posed, offer to send a direct message, set up a telephone call, or schedule a meeting. Personal information should not be discussed on public pages. Most platforms offer profanity filters, which disallow posts containing profane language from appearing on your page. Activate the profanity filter through the account settings. There are two different ways to handle mistakes on social media. If the mistake is misinformation, such as the wrong date given for an upcoming event, do not delete the original post. Instead, post a second time with correct information. If the mistake is grammatical, such as misspelling, spacing, or punctuation, you may edit your original post. Unfortunately, scams exist on social media. Knowing how to identify them is the first step toward keeping your personal information and your school's information secure. The first type of scam is an unsafe link. Unsafe links may steal your login and password, download malicious software to your computer, or ask for personal information. Many social media sites have databases of potentially harmful URLs and may alert you before you tweet or visit a particular link. Next, be wary of apps or websites advertising free followers or likes. These apps have the potential to compromise your account. You might see spammy URLs automatically posted by your account or might be forced to follow other potentially compromised accounts. The followers and likes you gain are typically fake. Your activity could result in large number of blocks until your account becomes suspended. The last type of scam is phishing. Phishing is a fraudulent message sent to a large number of people to trick them into sharing private information. These messages are very convincing and appear to come from addresses or companies you may recognize. Be suspicious of new or unexpected emails. Do not open attachments from unknown or unfamiliar senders. Always avoid sending personal information like passwords via email. Relationships on social media are not mutual. People you have not met and organizations and businesses you have not heard of may choose to follow you. Remember, you do not need to follow everyone who follows you. While social media provides a unique opportunity to network, choose your followers and following carefully. Following is considered an endorsement. You can spot a fake account by checking the follower to following ratio. Fake accounts generally have more following than followers. They also have few tweets or posts. Block or report fake accounts as needed. A troll is an internet user who makes inflammatory statements to watch the reactions and get responses. Trolling is different from cyberbullying. A troll does not often make personal attacks or target the same person repeatedly. Instead, he or she posts to generate argument. Trolls do not care about the topic. If your account is being trolled, walk away, block, or report. When the USDA child nutrition programs are mentioned, the USDA non-discrimination statement should be included. However, if your social media account has a link to your school or district's webpage that includes the USDA non-discrimination statement, including the link to the non-discrimination statement is unnecessary in your social media posts. Now that you have learned about the various social media platforms, let's talk about ideas for content. Some ideas for posts include a school nutrition superhero of the month. These posts can highlight a stellar member of your school nutrition team. They could include a picture of the staff member, a quote about the favorite part of their job, and the qualities that make them a valuable member of your team. Post about your participation in events, such as the Wisconsin Chili Lunch, the Great Lakes Great Apple Crunch, or Around the World in 80 Trays. Include photos of special meals you served for these events, decorations in your cafeteria, or photos of students enjoying the event. This exposes parents and guardians and the school staff to your school nutrition program. You could also highlight local foods or new menu items. Again, sharing photos along with these posts can help increase excitement from your audience. Wisconsin DPI school nutrition team loves sharing photos and videos from SFAs on our social media accounts. On the school nutrition team webpage, click on Share under Share a Photo. Email your content following the guidelines on the slide. Alternatively, you could tag us at any of our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram handles in your tweets or posts. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and like our Facebook page. Remember, before sharing or posting photos or videos on social media, ensure meal pattern compliance and no food safety violations. For any questions about social media, feel free to contact one of our social media specialists on the school nutrition team, whose contact information is listed here. Here are our handles for our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts as well. Thank you for watching our social media course as part of virtual SNSDC 2021. Just a reminder, before you exit this YouTube page, please click on the end of course survey link found within the description below this video. This is an important end of course objective. By completing this, you will receive an automatic email with a certificate of completion attached, and also have a chance to provide valuable feedback. Thank you and have a great day.